very major and debatable problem of present time. That problem is affecting almost all the people who are using latest technology. Yes, my friends, I am talking about crime related to internet, that is cybercrime. So for your better understanding, I would like to divide my topic into four parts. First, what is cybercrime? Second, what are the effects of cybercrime? Third, what are the causes of cybercrime and different types of cybercrimes? And last but not the least, solution to this problem. So let us come to the definition. What is cybercrime? As the name suggests, cybercrime. Okay, so whichever crime activities takes place on cyber world, that is known as cybercrime. Okay, for your better understanding, I can say that any fraud, any cheating, or any fraudulent transaction that take place with the consumer who is using cyber activity, cyber facilities, that is known as cybercrime. Now I would like to tell you that what are the different types of cybercrime. Okay, now it is not only related to monetary issue, it can be related to your many other things like posting your, stealing your property, okay, stealing your data, stealing your photographs, okay, hacking your phone, hacking your account, and like it may result into monetary loss, but in some cases it also results in loss of your respect in the society. Sometimes we have seen, so if I categorize, so I would like to categorize into four parts. First, your identity theft. Okay, we have seen that these days many accounts are hacked by cyber frauds like Facebook account, our Gmail accounts, and these are done for two reasons. First, they blackmail the person and they demand some ransom to restore the account or to give the valuable data of that account. And second, they want to defame the person. There can be an enmity. Now, second category is related to monetary frauds. What we have seen that people who are gullible about using technology, they become the victim of it. Like we use phone pay, Google Pay, we use many different services. So we are not so sure that we can be frauded. So we think that this crime is taking place to other people, but when it comes to us, so people cheat us in different ways. Sometimes they give us lucrative offers of lotteries, that you have got a lottery, okay, and you have to pay this much amount to me. Sometimes they become your financial advisors, like I am calling you from HDFC Bank and you have an account in HDFC Bank and you have to restore, there is some technical issue in your HDFC Bank account and I am giving you a password and you have to reset your password. Okay, sometimes they tell you, most of the time they give you, either they threaten you, they create fear in you, or they give you a lucrative offer, like you have done a policy with HDFC, so now you have got bonus, and if you want to take this bonus, so you have to contact this person. And when the customer says that I can go to branch, so they say no, this is not the facility that you can get in branch. So they say that you have to deposit this much money and I will give you your bonus amount. Okay, so these are some of the frauds. Third category is when they people like customer and seller, like we have seen in OLX accounts. Okay, people they sell their products, goods and services. Okay, and sometimes you get some products, goods at very cheaper prices. So OLX or can be some fisher websites. Okay, when people don't have knowledge about those fisher websites like www.amazon.in.com. So people just they read Amazon and then they do online payment and then they don't get the product. So it is also very important that how much we are aware. And I've seen cases, fourth case is when people become your customer. So this case happened to me also. I'm an online spoken English trainer. So once a man, he presented himself as an army officer and he said that my two children want to take online classes from you and I want to pay in advance. Okay, so I just said that no, you go for demo classes, but he said no sir, I have full faith in you. So they show that I have heard a lot about your classes and I know about you. So he just sent me a link. He said that this is the link that works in army background areas, in army areas. Okay, we are not allowed to pay Google. We are not allowed to do payments from Google Pay, Phone Pay. We have our own system because we are from army. Okay, in army does not believe in other types of transactions. So he's just sent me some other links, and then I made payment unknowingly. I clicked those links, and he asked me to do some. He asked me to follow some instructions, and I followed those instructions. And this way, he duped 10,000 rupees from me. Okay, so these are some of the cyber crimes that take place in our country. And one more cyber crime is there, that the toll-free numbers, fake toll-free numbers are available on Google. Now people have become highly dependent on Google. Okay, they think that sometimes they are ready to argue with people that I can show it to you on Google. Okay, this is the thing that these cheaters know, that people have blind faith on Google for everything. So they just upload fake numbers, okay, of most of the banks, even customer care services. And banks don't have so much time to report these things because they keep changing their numbers on a daily basis. So what happens when people want to contact their customer care executives? So they just enter SBI customer care number, and then they get these numbers. They call those numbers and they present themselves customer care executive, and they means customers believe in them because they think that this is available on Google. So this is the thing, that we should not we should have faith in technology, but we should not have blind faith in technology. Okay, then we become the trap of it. So this is also one of the case. Now I would like to tell you causes. That what are the causes behind these cyber crimes? First is our careless attitude. Okay, so whenever we start using technology, so we just become consumer of technology. We don't become we don't have the inclination for knowing technology. We are just consumers. Okay, we behave like consumers. We should know about the technology also, how it works, and what are the benefits and what are the losses. Okay, but we always look at the benefit part and we forget that this thing can harm us also. So when we know that knife, we use a knife at home, so we know that how it works and how it can harm. Use a certain technology, we forget, or we don't want to focus on it, that how it can harm us. So this is the thing. That's why people, many organizations, they conduct workshops, okay, on cyber security threats. Okay, but it is our responsibility. Second thing is this, that we think that this thing will not happen to me. This thing will not happen to me, and we hear many news about that some people were cheated. Okay, and we think that these people are uneducated people. But let me tell you, I have seen army officers. I read in English Hindi newspaper Malala, and I have seen cases of secretariat, like IS officers also are duped by these people. So when these intellectual people can be duped, so why can't we? So we should not live in this misconception that only certain category of people are duped. And third is we are not in the habit of reading newspaper. Okay, when I became the victim of cyber fraud, then I went to the cyber cell, and there he asked first question. Okay, who are you? I told him that I am a teacher. So then he asked the second question, do you read newspaper? I said that I read Hindustan Times, the Hindu. Then he said, you always want to do something high, but you don't know the base realities. You should read local newspaper also. Then I started reading Amar Ujala, and then I realized in my life that we have to maintain balance in our life. We should know about international, national news, but we should know about our local news also. And ever since I started reading Amar Ujala and Dool City, not a single day has been passed that I have not read a news related to cybercrime. And now I know most of the news related to cybercrime. So these are some of the reasons that people become victim of cybercrime. And fourth is, I should say that lack of support, and people don't feel responsible towards the country when they get these type of messages, phone numbers. So we don't forward, we don't complain them until we don't become victim. The day we become victim, or the day our someone near one, dear one become victim, then we realize that, oh my God, it's too late, I should have informed them earlier. So when people say that I get a number, I got a number in which there's a lottery of 1 crore, but we don't send that number even to cyber cell, and we don't know the cyber cell WhatsApp number, cyber cell calling number. Okay, like there are some helpline numbers, we should know about that. Okay, so these are some of the causes because of which cyber crime take place. And if I talk about the solution part, so solution lies in causes. If we understand the causes, so we can also work on the solution part. As I told you that we should start reading newspaper, we should be aware, and we should not be in the misconception that this thing takes place or happen to only few certain category of people. This thing can happen to anybody. Okay, and one more thing, like we should attend more and more cyber security related workshops, and these days on FM. Okay, when I drive car on FM, I think around 1 p.m. or 1:30 p.m. every day they present a case of cyber fraud. Okay, and but we just change the channel and we just start listening to songs. Okay, so actually our irresponsible behavior. Okay, otherwise from the technology point of view, they have done all the setups. They have made double security passwords. Okay, they have done all the arrangement. They know that how the cheating or the fraud can take place. It is our irresponsible behavior. So we have to be more responsible toward ourselves, toward our dear ones, and towards our country. Only then we can stop these cyber crimes. But we can't put an end to cyber crimes because it is not because of the mentality of the people, like rapes or murder or any other thing. It is because of the carelessness behavior of ours. Okay, that's why cyber frauds take place, and this is all I want to speak on this topic. Thank you. बन गया ना बस अब जिसको देखना वो देख लेगा. चलिए, now one by one other students will come.